The Brooklyn Sniper, Heriberto Seda, a modern-day Zodiac killer. Welcome to The Most Evil, where we delve into the minds of history's most notorious serial killers. In the heart of New York City, between 1990 and 1993, a sinister presence lurked in the shadows. Known as the Brooklyn Sniper, Heriberto Seda terrorized the city, emulating one of America's most infamous serial killers, the Zodiac. This is the chilling story of how he was brought to justice. Heriberto Seda, born on July 31st, 1967, in Brooklyn, New York, raised primarily by his mother. His father was largely absent, leaving Seda and his siblings to fend for themselves in a neighborhood plagued by crime and poverty. Seda was a bright student in his early years. However, his behavior started to change during his teenage years. He became increasingly withdrawn and developed a fascination with the occult and astrology, spending hours reading about the stars and their supposed influence on human behavior. By the time he reached high school, Seda's interests had taken a darker turn. He became obsessed with famous criminals, particularly the Zodiac Killer of San Francisco. This obsession led him to mimic the Zodiac's methods and ideology. Seda's troubles at school culminated in a disturbing incident where he brought a starting pistol to class. This led to his expulsion, and rather than attend mandatory counseling sessions to be readmitted, he dropped out entirely. Unemployed and living with his mother and half-sister, Seda resorted to petty theft to support himself, stealing coins from payphones and vending machines. His reclusive nature and growing obsession with the Zodiac Killer set the stage for the terror he would soon unleash on New York City. Seda's rampage began in 1990. He targeted his victims based on their astrological signs, believing them to be evil. His first known attack was on March 8, 1990. Seda embarked on a deadly spree, shooting 9 individuals, 3 fatally, and wounding 6 others. His attacks were methodical, and his messages to the police were eerily reminiscent of the Zodiac Killer, taunting and encoded. Heriberto Seda, known as the New York Zodiac Killer, emulated the infamous Zodiac Killer of San Francisco by targeting victims based on their astrological signs. He believed these individuals were inherently evil and deserved death. Seda sought attention. He sent coded messages to the police and media, using ciphers based on international maritime signal flags. Using a .22 caliber zip gun, Seda approached and shot his victims at close range in secluded areas of New York City, often killing them instantly. His victims included elderly individuals and sex workers. Seda sent taunting messages with complex ciphers to the police and media, seeking attention and instilling fear. Police even consulted an astronomer to predict Seda's next move. Despite the killer's precautions, these predictions were sometimes accurate, narrowing the investigation window. Initially, authorities considered the possibility that the Zodiac Killer had relocated to New York. However, handwriting analysis and consultations with California officials ruled out this theory. The investigation continued with growing pressure to capture this new Zodiac. The breakthrough came unexpectedly, linking Seda to the crimes through a mix of tool mark evidence, fingerprints, and a crucial DNA match from a stamp on one of his letters. The breakthrough came on June 18, 1996, during a domestic dispute. Eddie's half-sister called the police after he threatened her and her partner, even shooting her in the buttocks. When the police arrived, they noticed similarities between Seda's behavior and the Zodiac killer's MO. A telltale symbol on his statement, coupled with fingerprint matches, linked him to the Zodiac crimes. During interrogation, Seda admitted to the murders and assaults. This pivotal connection led investigators to finally identify Seda as the Brooklyn sniper. Heriberto Seda's psyche was a complex tapestry of paranoia, obsession, and a desire for infamy. His admiration for the original Zodiac killer fueled his own gruesome actions. Experts suggest that Seda's reclusive nature and abusive background contributed to his descent into violence. Heriberto Seda, the New York Zodiac killer, is now serving a life sentence at the Clinton Correctional Facility in Dannemora, New York. His story serves as a grim reminder of the horrors that can unfold when fascination turns into fanaticism. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content on true crime and psychological analysis. Remember to stay vigilant, and until next time, stay safe.